Subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
This is Fun Times with the Sheriff, Season 3, Episode 8. I got my cousin Evan on. Say hi.
Hi, all.
So tonight we're going to be talking, it's going to be something different than movies. It's going to be our favorite TV show episodes.
Yeah, you want to start us off?
I was going to ask you if you wanted to go. I can go.
Yeah, well, I just finished Ozark, the final season of Ozark, and I thought it was extremely good. I love Jason Bateman in it, and he did a phenomenal job of that show. I believe he wrote and directed it, or directed some of the episodes too, but I know he was a major writer on that show. Have you got a chance to see that one yet?
No, I have not, because I've been watching a lot TV lately too, because they just got done with Noon Night. I've been watching all the Marvel stuff, so like they just got done watching Moon Knight. I thought that Oscar Isaacs was great in that, split personalities and everything. And then Stranger Things also just aired. Are you watching that at all?
I was just informed by some of my friends that there were like 4 or 5 awesome new seasons of TV shows that dropped like yesterday. Stranger Things being one of them, Kenobi being one of them, new season of Love, Death, Robots being one of them, but I've not gotten the chance to get going on Stranger Things yet. I think it's only been out for a couple of days now.
I think since like this past Friday, yeah.
Yeah? How far into it are you?
I just got done with the 4th episode last night.
Yeah. I hear at least our other cousin Brent saying that it was no longer for kids. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's definitely not. I do have something to add on here. Like, there is a couple of times where they play their music wrong, and I think they're going to break out into like a musical number, but that hasn't happened yet.
Not quite yet. I don't put it above Stranger Things, though, if I'm being completely honest.
With a show like that, it can get strange.
Yes, it can. So that one I still have to get going on, and definitely Kenobi, because I am full-fledged with all the Disney Plus Star Wars series. They have not been a disappointment at all. I hope this is no different.
Then Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett?
Oh yeah, the Book of the Mandalorian too, or at least the second half of that. The first season was the Book of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, because the Mandalorian's like the main character for like the last half of that show.
Yeah, they kind of hijacked it, but Cad Bane in that one, whatever actor they had play Cad Bane, did a great job. Dude, I love going back and rewatching that episode with him in it. It's so good.
Yeah, Cad Bane was my favorite from the... Have you seen the original Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels?
I actually am only about 2 seasons into the original Clone Wars. I remember watching it when it was on TV when I was way younger, but yeah. I did not retain a lot of it. The plot in that is insane. I know a lot of diehard Star Wars fans absolutely love that show.
Yeah, it covers a lot in between of like what Anakin did before he turned evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, there is a bunch of great plots in that too. Because it's like once you get past the 3rd season, like the animation is like spot on.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, and
it's like, fast too.
Like you said, it came out like a while ago, like when me and you were like still in middle school or something like that.
Yeah, over a decade ago it has to be at this point.
And I was surprised when they came out with their final season. I remember watching it every day on Disney Plus. Like, this is really it.
Oh, I'm kind of sad to hear that, because I do like the show. I didn't realize it was done. Oh, no. But I guess we got the new the new live action Star Wars stuff to watch.
That they're bleeding into the animated stuff. Yep.
I have been very highly recommended the Halo show. I forget what streaming service that's on.
I've heard it's like not.
I think it's called Reach, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just called Reach, I think. Yeah, but I heard it's like a live action Red versus Blue.
Yeah. Oh, is it that funny?
I don't know if it's funny. I'm just saying like the action stuff in it, which wouldn't surprise me if I looked it up. I bet you Rooster's behind that show.
I think we're talking about a lot of shows that people might already know quite a bit about. What is your favorite niche show though? Like, what's that weird Adult Swim show that you like, or that one the one classic cartoon show that not a lot of people watch?
Oh, there's this one.
Got anyone like that?
I do. It's got to be like I have you heard of C Lab or
T-Lab 2020?
Yep.
Or is
And
it
then
2021?
there's another one that's similar into that. Like already said. I don't think we mentioned Venture Bros, but that one.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know, if anybody would know, do you know when the movie Adventure Bros is going to come out, James?
Wasn't that like I'm gonna look this up, but I think it was like it was supposed to come out already, wasn't it? But then COVID and everything.
Yeah, and then it got canceled, and then they got picked up for another movie series or something to actually be able to finish it off.
Yeah.
Can't kill that show. Apparently, you can't kill Futurama too, because isn't that supposed to be getting revived?
That's a Hulu reboot. Yep. That show been canceled like a lot of times. I don't know where to count.
Yeah, but I hear that Bender, John DiMaggio, is not going to be in it, so we'll have to...
Some people say he is. Some people say he isn't. The last time I saw news on that, it said it was, but it might have changed again. I don't know.
Oh, they said they were going to put him in that?
Yeah. At least that's the last thing I heard. But, I was going to say, along with Adult Swim shows, South Park, I know that's one of your all-time favorites.
Yeah, and I still need to catch up on that. I'm only a few episodes into the new season, about 4 or 5.
What do you think of
that? Yeah, that show stays really good.
I was going to ask you, what do you think of this new season so far? Because I'm already all caught up on that. Because I was looking one day if they had anything new after the COVID special stuff, and then there was just a whole season already there. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's on Paramount Plus, isn't it?
Or HBO if you have HBO, yeah.
Yeah, I think I caught Paramount Plus charging my card after payday the other day, and I was like, man, I haven't watched South Park in a while. I'm not getting my $5 worth. So I'm going to have to catch up on that, but I honestly have no complaints whatsoever about it. It's still consistently hilarious. I do got to say, though, I know Venture Bros is a pretty niche show that is going to be one of my top favorite shows of all time. That one would definitely be on DVD in my doomsday bunker. Futurama's right there with it, but one of my favorite niche Adult Swim shows of all time has got to be Frisky Dingo. It's such an easy watch, and it does not take a lot of time whatsoever. You have not seen Frisky Dingo? So it's actually the animation studio that made Archer and a bunch of other shows in that same art style. Yeah, it's like what the people were doing. The people who made Archer, it's what they were doing before they made Archer. And it's only like 2 seasons or something like that. The episodes are 10 minutes, and you blow through it in the afternoon. So it's really mind numbing, but it's a lot of dumb funny stuff.
Like Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah. Don't gotta do much thinking.
To understand what's
and then another really good one is Metalocalypse.
Oh, I've seen a couple of those ones.
Yeah, I also love that show too. Adult Swim is really good at making those, 10-minute episodes.
This new show they're coming out with, Learning with Pibby. I think I've talked about it multiple times on my channel already.
Really? I'll have to check that one out. Have you watched Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to explain it. It's like a multiversal show where a kid, like a TV show kid character, starts to become self-aware, like Deadpool, that they're on a television show and that their show is about to get canceled, and that's the whole thing is going. This other thing is taking over other shows, and this character want their show to end. So she's going from universe to universe, trying to not let her show end or whatever.
So like WreckIt Ralph, but
done
in Adult Swim style.
And then they have live action shows mixed with animated shows, and it's like they got all the licensing for like all their past shows. So like Scooby.
I have seen something for that. Now that you bring it up, like Scooby Doo, and what else? Any other good ones?
Like Adventure Time's in it. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's my next most hyped show to watch when it comes out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My next most hype would have been Kenobi, but I guess you're telling me it's out now.
What about Letterkenny?
Oh, phenomenal! Somebody has told me that there's a Shorzy spin-off show that's running right now, and they were extremely skeptical at first, but it's good. So I guess that one's on my list too.
Now I have to add
talking to the sheriff, my list just grows and grows.
And I have to add that to my list. Shorzy, the two soccer players or hockey players or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. You know I love that show.
The catchphrases are always great.
Yeah, give your balls a tug. Can I say that? Is this radio?
No, this is my show. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, well, give your balls a tug, you tip fucker. Shit.
But what about What We Do in the Shadows? That's another one I've been watching.
Oh, I love that. The movie is great for that too.
But I'm talking about the TV show. You've seen that one, right?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Sorry, I know we're talking about TV shows, but that one has a movie attached to it.
I know that the movie started the TV show, but like now the TV show's going on like 4 seasons or something like that.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think I've only seen the first 2 of that. Another series that went on like that was Wet Hot American Summer as well. I believe that has John Hamm in it.
Can.
What's that?
I said you said but H. John Benjamin turned into a can.
Yeah, a can of canned vegetables.
I'm a can.
That becomes extremely self-aware. Not even just the regular amount of self-aware. Extremely self-aware.
I remember you telling me when that first came out and it was on Netflix, and I like binged it in like 2 nights or whatever, something like that. These are short.
Yeah,
they're like short too.
Yeah, that is an easy watch, especially if you love dumb comedy.
And if you love H. John Benjamin, who's in Bob Burgers, that too.
There's a lot of good people in that show. I'm trying to remember. I think is it John Hamm in there? I might have to look that up.
I think he played one of the bad guys. Yes, I think you're right. Yes, from
Mad. Yeah, there's. Yeah, and Paul Rudd is in it.
And then it's like half of the SNL cast, isn't it too?
Yeah, isn't Andy Samberg in that? Or that guy just looks a lot like Andy Samberg, doesn't he?
And then there was Amy Poehler, too.
Yep.
Leslie Knope from Parks
and
Rec. Which is another great TV show.
Paul Rudd plays Andy. There's no Andy Samberg in it, but there's a guy that looks a lot like Andy Samberg in it.
Trying to steal his identity. Identity theft isn't a joke, Jim. The Office. That's a good one. I said The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just in Scranton, Pennsylvania over the last weekend, James.
No, did you stop by the Dunder Mifflin?
I did not, unfortunately. I think I have to go back. I was up there camping in the area. I was just driving right through. But are you saying that I should stop there and send you a picture of me in front of it?
Yeah. And then,
that would have been a great thing to feature right now. Have that pop up.
And then since I know you just moved to Philly, is Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes. I got a gentleman's bet going on with someone to see if I can get in the background of that show. Yeah, I'm 2 months moved into Philadelphia, and I've been trying to research online when they do their Philadelphia shots, their outdoor shots, and I'm going to go pop up in the background of it. So hey, everybody should check me out on season 15 of Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
They just ended their last one. Yeah.
Which was 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, season 15. I'm going to be in it, okay?
Try to say hi to our Lord and Savior, Danny DeVito.
I will. And Charlie Day. I'm going to go drink sunblock on the beach with him, all right?
And get some rum ham.
Some rum ham? Yes. I have yet to make rum ham, but I hear you might have to go to the Jersey Shore to find the real rum ham,
Don't run into the snow.
So speaking of Always Sunny, though, Mr. Sheriff, what is your favorite episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
It has to be when they're lost in the woods on the way to meet not Charlie, but Mac's favorite baseball player, and then Dennis and Charlie get to meet him instead, and all that.
I absolutely love the Wade Boggs episode where they're drinking on the airplane. And they get off the airplane, Charlie hits a home run and just goes right home.
I don't think he actually did it, though, because remember, they got so drunk, I think they just passed out at the ball place or whatever.
But they showed him hitting a home run.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't show where the ball went, but, it made contact to the bat, and it sounded awesome, so I'm not asking questions.
I was going to say we're reaching time, but what's your favorite all-time, TV show?
All-time TV show. I've had a lot of time to think about it. And it's a really hard pick, but I do think I have to go with Futurama. It's got everything in it. It's got love, it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got sentient robots, it's got science jokes, it's got it all. It even has a very relatable main character who's just a guy from the past who's kind of stupid.
That could be any one of us.
Yeah, did you think of one? Because it is
Mine's a tie.
it's a tough question.
Mine's like a tie between two. You already know one answer is The Walking Dead, which is ending in October.
Yep.
And I like one to even more than that is Battlestar Galactica, which you said you have not seen, but you know of.
I have only seen a season or two with my brothers back in the day, but I will have to jump on that. I was focused a little more on my favorite comedies and stuff like that, but one really good one that I've been very into lately is also The Expanse. I know you've gotten into that, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much like what Battlestar Galactica pretty much was, but like
in
today's time, if they made it today, yeah. But
yeah, and then I would have to say honorable mention for second place is definitely Breaking Bad. My all-time favorite drama series.
So your comeback to my Walking Dead is Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it is.
Have you been watching Better Call Saul?
I've been falling out of the TV shows. You're making me look bad. I've only seen like the first 3 seasons or so.
These they're on the last season now, and it's really still really really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear it's a lot about the cartel.
Oh yeah, it's like he's involved with Gus and all that now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, every single one that you mentioned has popped back onto my radar, especially for the ones with new seasons that I've been putting off getting onto.
Before we end it, I have to mention one more show, Barry. Have you heard of that one?
Barry, I think I have. Remind me though.
Bill Hader plays a trained military guy who turns to killing on the side after he retires from the military and acting.
Yeah, I might need you to send me the names of a couple of these so that I can get them back on my radar. What was that one called?
Barry, just a straight up
Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Man, some of these streaming services should sponsor you, man. All this good publicity for all this stuff.
Just talking straight up TV for the last 20 minutes for free. So yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we're at that time. Is there any last words you want to say?
I just want to tell everyone to like and subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon. Keep that following growing, and I'm lucky to be on here so close to the end of your latest season.
Yep, and thanks again for coming on.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.